So I was gonna make a video about Stolas and how he should have been a stronger demon in hell, and how he could have possibly helped Satan take over Earth. But after seeing the Lackadaisy pilot, I decided to put that Stolas video aside and work on it another day, and post it another day as well. So I just wanted to talk about the pilot episode of Lackadaisy and voice my thoughts on the series. Just a quick disclaimer, this will not be a review on the series or analysis of any characters or the lore. This will be just solely my opinion and from what I saw and nothing else. So first of all, after watching a few first minutes of the pilot, I got bored very easily. The scene where Rocky is on the bridge singing was boring and drawn out in my opinion. I didn't even get past the 2-minute mark and I just left, to be honest. But after I had seen it and saved it in my watch later tab, I happened to stumble upon it later on when I was clearing out some videos, and I decided to give it another chance. And I watched the entire thing this time. And this time, for some reason, I kind of liked it, to be honest. Now, there are some aspects of the show I still don't understand, such as a whole monologue that Rocky decided to have on the bridge. And I'm not talking about the singing itself, I'm talking about the things he was singing about. I understand maybe the reason he did that was because he was being silly, or it's maybe just in nature, or maybe because he was in love. I really didn't get it, to be honest. Once I watched it again, I sort of understood what he was saying, but I'll just have to watch it again to understand it better. Like I had said, my first time watching a portion of the show, I didn't like it, but that's okay. Not every show is made to cater to everyone's likes, and I'm just glad I honestly decided to give it another chance. Even though I had a rough assumption of this series, there are some things about the show that I do like. For instance, the background. The backgrounds of the episodes are stunning. My second time watching the episode all the way through, I was amazed at the amount of dazzling backgrounds they managed to put in such a short time. One of my favorites would be the Golden Bridge where Rocky was singing on. I also like the fact they managed to include the moon falling into place on the bridge as Rocky sings on it. I also like the whole vibe the underground bar gave off, warm and comforting, but fun and exciting at the same time. Besides the backgrounds, I also like to talk about something else I noticed on my second time watching: ambience. Oftentimes ambience can make or break an experience, and this episode fucking nailed it in my opinion. Ambience for me is extremely important to the story just as much as the lore is. For example, something I feel lacks ambience would be Minecraft. Now, stick with me, I know I might be getting off a little bit of topic, but Minecraft on the PlayStation, even though it has the same biomes and mobs as PC players, feels very barren. Oftentimes, in the middle of the day, it's just completely quiet, and it's kind of creepy to a certain extent. It starts to feel bland after a while. Playing the game on PlayStation is fun and all, but knowing that there's mods on there that can add ambience kind of ruins the experience. For some mods are able to replicate the ambience of certain biomes. Jungle biomes have loud birds chirping and the sounds of wind brushing through the trees and vines. Other biomes, such as the snow biomes, have roaring winds and rigid cold temperatures that affect their character. If something as vital as ambience is absent in whatever media it is, it feels very empty. Sometimes when ambience is gone and music is gone and it's just pure silence, it can add to a scene more than music or sound effects ever could. One quick example would be when Moxie and his dad Crimson are having a talk, and it's just complete silence for a couple seconds with both characters staring back at each other. It all just adds up, making the viewing experience all that much better when ambience is included, and I love that they decided to add this in. If something as vital as ambience is absent for whatever reason, the media it is involved with feels bland. Whether it's a video game or a show, the show just feels a bit off. For example, the small hisses and the thrills a cat makes whenever they're uncomfortable or in danger, the taking of the time when the gun barrel points at the back of the head of someone else, the reflection of a possible victim in the glasses of Cher, the scraping of a car whenever it drags alongside the pavement of the building, it all just adds up and makes the viewing experience that much more better. As Cher comes off as a more serious type of guy who just wants to get shit done and move on. It also sort of seems that he may have a connection to Ivy, with Nico and his sister telling him if personal connections won't get in the way of doing his job this time. Furthermore, when he has the barrel of a gun pointed directly at Ivy, he hesitates and loses the will to shoot her. But just a bit earlier, he had no problem shooting at Rocky and pointing the gun at him to possibly kill him. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Ivy's a girl, and maybe he may not feel right with killing a young girl. But I kind of doubt it. besides that, I'm gonna be honest, none of the other really characters stood out to me besides Victor and the politician at the bar. So I'll watch the episode again and learn more about the characters and the lore behind them, so I'll be able to talk about them correctly without talking about them haphazard review, so I can do a much better review than I could right now with the limited knowledge I know about the series now. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I look forward to the actual review of the show. By the way, just a quick note before the video ends, I'll probably just release the Stolas video next week. It's already in production. It's pretty much done. I'll just add a couple more voice lines and then edit the video. That's pretty much it. I also try to make at least 2 videos per week and learn more about what I can from the content I'll be reviewing, so the quality of the videos will increase. Just so you guys know, this is my first channel and first time ever making videos, and I'll try to make them better and better as they come out and make them more enjoyable for you guys as well. Although I do plan to do this as a hobby and for fun, that doesn't mean I'm not passionate for the craft and won't make my content more enjoyable for you. So make sure to stick around if that's something that would interest you. Also make sure to leave a comment down below or anything you guys would like me to talk about or review next. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.